This is my dear colleague Kha. We're Team VRaven. Let's take a trip to Istanbul, Turkey, a capital of 1,000-year-old civilizations and a gateway from Asia to Europe. In July 2018, I, along with 2,500 sportsmen all around the world, took part in a fantastic sport event. I swam across the Bosphorus Strait, which connects Black Sea with Mediterranean. Now, can I ask you to close your eyes and visualize with me for a moment the amazing moment during the event. You are on the deck of the ship. You feel the warm, fresh summer breeze coming from the sea. The place is filled with people wearing swimming uniform. Everyone is smiling and discussing with enthusiasm the upcoming 6.5 kilometer swimming race. You can hear people talking Turkish, French, Russian, English. Then you hear judges make a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. People one after another jump off from the platform. And within a moment, you see hundreds of people swimming. The water foams and boils from their strokes. And then you realize it's your turn to jump. You quickly check your swimming gear. Your shorts are tied up. The cap covers the ears. The goggles are not fogged. They're good to go. You take a deep breath and you jump into the water. Now, you can open your eyes and come back to sunny Fredericton. You guess why I'm telling you this story? It just gives you the power of visualization. Now, imagine how amazing it would be to have an education service which would involve the virtual reality in education process and help students, learn and engage with it. Which brings us to the problems of education system. While our attention span is dwindling, especially after the social media. We have 3 types of learners. Almost 40% of them are kinesthetic. It means they need hands-on experience, which unfortunately they don't get. Affordability. If you want your kids to have affordable education, by quality education, you need to spend a lot of money. We are students ourselves, and we face these painful problems every day. So we decided to make a positive change, and we came up with this painful solution, painkiller. Madame and Monsieur, ladies and gentlemen, we present you VRaven, a virtual reality education platform, which helps high school students to learn subjects like history, biology, in a new, immersive, and engaging way. We position ourselves as a SaaS business, and we get a lot of inspiration from VR games. We are at the concept stage, and we need to develop the curriculum and make it available online for our consumers. All they need is a smartphone, which most of the people have, and affordable VR headset to carry with the phone. VR headsets now cost from 20 to 30 bucks. They open our website or mobile application, they see the menu, they select a grade, they select the subject, let's say history, they select the topic, Halifax explosion, hey, Atlantic Canada, right? So instead of seeing old and boring content like this, with VRaven, students will see in VR and 360 with audio and visuals the content like that. Here's SS Mont Blanc filled with ammunition. Here's SS Imo filled with goods en route to Belgium. Here they collide and the fire starts. And here SS Mont Blanc will unfortunately explode. As a disclaimer, this content belongs to CBC. We're using it just for presentation purposes. As I said, we're at the concept stage. We have 3 points in our philosophy. We want to provide the IB, International Baccalaureate level quality education. We want to involve all 3 types of learners, and we want to be affordable. Why? Because the democratization of technology, because of VR headsets are now affordable, the internet penetration of smartphones, and we want to outsource the development. Our logo has a raven, which is the smartest animal, and being all in black, it's actually badass, so we decided to add it in our logo. The circles involve the vision. Over to you, Kha.
Thank you, Nuri. So we conduct market research, and we decided that homeschooling would be our early market, and high school system would be our mainstream market. So why is homeschooling is our early market? During the market research and after we received feedback, we decided homeschooling would be our niche. And homeschooling parents, they take education very serious, and we see them as our early adopter. So we are planning to dominate homeschooling Nova Scotia, which is 2,000 students, and then we expand operation into the whole Canada, which is 60,000 students. After that, we enter US homeschooling market, which is 2.5 million students. We see IB program as our early majority market. If they can accept our service, VRaven can be implemented all around the world. Homeschooling, high school program is our ultimate market, with more than 2 million students in Canada and 16 million students in the US. Over to you, Nuri.
Yeah. So we have SaaS business model. Our monetization plan will demand from us monthly or annual recurring revenue from our subscribers. We will involve our partners depending on the context. We might give them our content and they will distribute, or we might use their content. Now, our secret sauce is our outstanding team. Edson, our CTO, who unfortunately couldn't join, he's in Halifax, has 15 years of engineering and graphic design background. He's a very talented artist. I myself co-founded 2 startups and won 2 major startup competitions in Barcelona and Moscow. Dear Hot has international marketing experience. We are considering 3 cloud computing platforms. So far, Amazon Sumerian is our favorite. And again, as I said, we think that VR technology is ready to be used in the education sector because everyone has smartphone, the headsets are affordable. Well, why not to help kids, right? Over to you, Han.
About marketing strategy, we have 4 steps. Firstly is the development of MVP, which is minimum viable product. And we will run demo among focus groups. After that, we will increase customer awareness and build up full curriculum content. Then we dominate homeschooling market and cross the chasm and enter high school market. I can go in detail about our marketing strategy in the Q&A section. But basically, before 2020, we will build up MVP and do customer discovery. In July 2020, we will have our first sale to catch the wave of the beginning of academic year. And by 2021, we will establish our full curriculum. We have 3 types of partners: promotion, like homeschooling association, distribution, such as content provider, and integration partner, who provide platform. We have 3 customer segments: homeschooling, IB program, and high school. We consulted with professional teacher and developed a full curriculum structure from grade 6 to grade 12, and depending on each grade, there would be approximately 10 different subjects, and in each subject there would be 10 different topics. Here is our revenue model. In the first year, we have 2 subscription plans, Basic and Basic Plus. For Basic, you will pay $20, and for Basic Plus, you will pay $100 for 6 subjects. Both the duration of both plans are 1 month. And in the second year, we will introduce premium plan for the full curriculum, and the duration is 1 year. And in the third year, we will launch the high school plan. The price is variable depending on the size of the school and the size of the class. So over to you, Nuri.
We have 2 types of costs. First is fixed costs, and it will involve the investments in hardware and software, which will help us to develop the VR content. The variable cost will depend on the cloud computing. Here is an example of explaining the logic from Amazon Sumerian, and it will depend on the number of subscribers and views. In terms of revenue, we do understand that sales will pick up gradually. This is relatively new market, new technology, and we have to educate our target homeschooling market. We do understand in SaaS business it's very important to have annual, monthly recurring revenue and keep control of our churn rate and to overcome the financial trough and reach the break-even point by number 3, the year number 3. As you can see, we expect the sales to be prone to seasonality. This is hypothesis, as I'm saying, we're still in concept stage. We want to activate our sales, especially during off seasons in summer. So before the start of academic year, the people will have. And we're aware of competition, its strengths and weaknesses. Especially we want to keep an eye on our Canadian competitors in order to avoid them to replicate our business model. Due to the novelty of the technology and the market, we understand that no one made major advancements in applying VR in education, which might be both good and bad news. We started just last semester. We reached solid traction. We made market research, industry interviews, business model canvas, identified potential development team in Mexico, business plan obviously. As you might see, we might have a B-level team, idea, but we definitely have an A-level team. We have enough experience and skills to make this project happen. And we look forward to you join our team. Thank you very much, and let's hear your questions.
Thank you.